Look at this. All right, starting again. Best workout ever is what we're calling this one. It is 9 different ab-based exercises, maybe not traditional ab-based exercises, but that will target and engage the core. We're going to go 1 minute through each exercise with 10-second breathers in between. At the end of the first round, we're going to take a 30-second breather. And we're going to come back and do it all again a second time. I'll give you some suggestions on weights. Use what you think is going to challenge you most. And if you're not as challenged in round 1 as you wanted to be, hey, guess what? Round 2 gives you a chance to come back and challenge yourself again with heavier weight. Number 1, first minute is going to be the plank walkout. Standing tall, squat down, hands on the ground, walk out to a long, high push-up position, walk back in, touch the ground, and then stand back up. That's all there is to it. It's going to engage the core of the upper body. We move on to a single-sided dumbbell clean and press. Dumbbells between the leg. We squat, lift, catch at the shoulder, hit the press, receive it, down, repeat. Keep hitting that same side for a minute. So I'm going to play around with 30 pounds, which I think is about 20% of my body weight, if my math is correct. No, it would be about 15% perhaps. So 10 to 15% might be a good idea for a weight for you. You can certainly go heavier, go lighter, and you'll get a chance to figure that out on round 1. We move to the dynamic dead bug, lying on our back, opposite arm and leg movement, engaging core control. We go to the other side of the dumbbell clean and press. Moving on to 10 fast feet and a squat thrust. 10 fast feet, left, right is 1, just running on the spot, gets a 10, hands, feet, handstand, engage the core, get the heart rate up. We got a half kneeling dumbbell tornado. That's the one with the rotation. Come up through the armpit, come around to the other side. So if I rotate to the right, I want to get my head through the right and to the left. Left to right. I'll show it to you with the dumbbell so you get it. Core, slow controlled movements. Choose a weight that challenges you. Again, I'm going to play around that 20-25 pound mark. We go to a suitcase, single dumbbell deadlift to bicep curl. Weight is outside the leg. We're going to stand up. We're going to curl and come back down. We're going to go to the other side, kneeling dumbbell tornado, and then the other side suitcase, single dumbbell deadlift with bicep curl. So all very engaging, very full movements that will challenge your core throughout. And I'll get your feedback if you too thought this was the best workout ever. I'll get this out of the way. We'll get you warmed up, show you what's happening, offer the modifications, and then rock the workout. If you would, jogging in place, bringing heart rate, breathing up, body moving, shaking out the arms and legs. Loosen up those hands and wrists, get some good deep breaths coming in. All right, let's take that into feet shoulder width apart, body weight squat, squatting in the center, standing up, opening into a large stretch, all the way down, all the way up 6 to 8 times, creating mobility and space in the upper body, warming the legs, prepping the joints. Good. Let's take that into a lunge back knee drive. Deep into the lunge position, drive the knee up. Repeat 6 to 8 times. Weight is in the heel of the front leg. The knee is out, the chest is up, nice and tall. Big full ranges of motion. Good. Switching sides. 6 to 8 times here. Good. All right, let's open those hips up, crossing from inside to outside, creating space, mobility, movement. Good. The trunk, knees soft, rotate down, around, and through. Hinging at the hips, slowly moving, warming the muscles in and around the low back. Changing direction. Good. Standing tall, shrugging rear, creating space up top. Changing direction forward a few times. Good. Take the arms out, palms down, circle forward, larger, and all the way. Smaller into the sides, palms up, go rear, larger, and all the way. Smaller, Into the sides, cross, turn them down, out, turn them up, gentle spring, opening the chest, the shoulders, the fronts of the arms. Good. Take them, relax those arms into the neck, ready to right shoulder, stretching left side, roll through. Right side, roll through, side to side. Weight of the head, take it through. Loosen it up, mobilize it for the movement. Look well over left shoulder to the point of the stretch. In the right, left, and right, going all the way up, down, up again, and down. Finally into those ankles, circle them up one side. Change direction. Change up the feet. Change direction. At that point, continue to warm up in your own, running the squat, jumping jacks, high knees, quick demonstration exercises. The plank walkout, standing position, squatting down, hands on the ground, walk all the way out to the high push-up position, walk all the way back in, the knees bent, stand back up. All there is to it, core control. Single-sided dumbbell clean and press. Dumbbell resides in between the feet. I'm going to squat down, stand up quickly into a shrug and catch. I'm going to press the dumbbell above the head and come back down. I'm going to repeat on that side. The action comes from the hips, core control. Of course, we'll end up doing both sides of that. The dynamic dead bug, we're up into the high position here. You can go knees bent if you choose. Opposite arm and leg extend. Opposite arm and leg extend. If you want to go legs up, small difference, right? But you can work on that one too. Okay, 2 different ways of doing it. 10 fast feet in a squat thrust, self-explanatory. Run in the squat, get to 10. Hands, feet, hands, stand. We move on to the half kneeling dumbbell tornado. So the side that I'm pointing towards is the side I want to poke my head through first. So here I am. I'm going to turn left. And as I turn back towards the right, I'm going to put my head through the left, come out the right, and turn to the right. So I'm moving the dumbbell around my head. So it goes from my right side up to my left ear, behind my head, comes out, makes me rotate. Up, around, rotate. Up, around, rotate. The dumbbell's going behind my head. Take it nice and slow, of course. Of course, we'll do both sides on that. Finally, the suitcase single dumbbell deadlift to bicep curl. The dumbbell is outside of my stance. I squat down, deadlifting style, like I'm going to pick up a suitcase. I stand up, I curl that dumbbell, I release it, I go back down. I touch the ground, I stand up, I curl. I repeat that. The whole time, the opposite side core has to remain engaged. So it seems like a very simple workout, but very effective to engage all of these core stabilizing muscles. So if we're okay with the plan, throw me a thumbs up. If you need a modification, let me know, and I will get it to you. Remember, we're going to go through 2 times, which means you get a chance to get heavier weight if you need to after round 1. So we're going to start with the plank walkout. For 1 minute, best effort, plank walkout. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're on. 1 minute. Standing position, squatting down, walking out, walking in, standing up, repeat. Walk your hands out a little further each time, challenging your core. So maybe they go above the shoulders, a little further than a push-up position. Hold movement, engaging the core, supporting the upper body with the arms. 30 seconds to go. Nice warm up to the cleans that are coming up next. With the cleans, you're going to try to clean and press with your non-dominant arm first. Always a suggestion. Try to bring it up in strength. 10 seconds to go. You'll have a 10-second breather between rounds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Finding your dumbbell. Clean and press single arm for a minute. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Clean it up to shoulder. Press it above the head. Down and down. Good. You can stand after each one if you want, or you can just continue. As soon as it touches the ground, you go to the next one. 30 seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Dead bug. Down to the ground. Dynamic dead bug. Opposite arm and leg extensions. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice slow controlled motions again. Focusing on technique. Going. Less than 20 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And time. Up we get. All right, so now we're gonna do the other side, clean and press. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Shoulder, and then press it up. Nice strong pull, but the legs do the pull and almost catch the weight. So a clean goes to the shoulder, a snatch goes all the way above the head. If you want, you can switch it up and go right to the snatch. So you're going from ground to overhead in one big pull, or you can stick with the clean and press. 30 seconds. Next up is going to be 10 fast feet and a squat thrust. Hands, feet, handstand. Use the handles if you like. You got them. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. 10 fast feet and a squat thrust. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands, feet, hands, stand. Or it could be 10 seconds in a squat thrust. Up to you. If you count that fast. Staying up on the toes. Get the body moving fast. Working the calves. 20 seconds. Next up is the half kneeling tornado. Three, 2, 1, and time. Half kneeling tornado. One knee down, one knee up. Remember, rotate and go around the head. So I'm going to start on my left side. Left to right ear, behind the head, down to my right side. And then I reverse. So I go from hip to opposite ear. And I slide the dumbbell around my head. That's it, Lisa. Yes. And you let your body just rotate off center slightly. You're going to work the shoulders, the arms, and then, of course, the core, which controls the movement of the weight. Let that body rotate. 25 seconds. Next up, suitcase, single dumbbell deadlift to bicep curl. Non-dominant side suggested. Remember how you're set up for the half kneeling, because we're going to have to do the other side in a moment. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. All right, dumbbells down to the side. It's an offset, side-setted suitcase deadlift to a bicep curl. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And squat down, deadlift, come up, curl the weights. Down to the ground, touch, stand, curl the weights. Try to keep our hips and shoulders squared. Try not to let the body rotate. If going to the ground is too much, go to the mid shin. Go to the knee. Single-sided. 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. Nine seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, so now we're on the other side of kneeling tornado. 3, 2, 1. Again, I'm at right hip. I turn, I come around left ear, find the head, and rotate. And then as I get comfortable, I pick up the speed a little and breathe out as I hit the sides. So I'm engaging the obliques and the core. Keep this body under control with slight rotation. Okay, remember, go through the head, Lisa. So right hip to left ear, I cross my face, I go behind my head, and I change. So we go from hip to opposite ear, hip to opposite ear. So not just around the head, hip to opposite ear. Getting closer, hip to opposite. So left hip goes to left, right ear, and then right hip goes to left ear. And I go around the head, come out the other side, and cross down. I'm doing an X pattern in front of my body. Dumbbell does an X, left hip to right ear. 3, 2, 1, and time. We'll keep practicing. Okay, other side now, suitcase deadlift, bicep curl. Offset, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, squatting down, deadlift to the curl. Down, touching ground, and curl. Square the hips, square the knees, shoulders. Try not to let the body deviate. Rotate side to side. That's it, keep going. 30 seconds. Eighteen seconds. Down to 10. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, 30-second break. 30-second breather. Quick sip, hover your weight if you need it. Okay, so the tornado. See, I'm down on my hip. I'm going to cross the front of my body to my opposite ear, go around my head, come down, boom, to here, to around. So what we got? Do it again, do it again. Hip, hip, cross the body. No, so don't go up the same side, cross the body. There it is. We'll get to it, we'll practice. Okay, so we got plank walkouts, we're on it. We'll get it. We got 2 more minutes of practice. Squat down, walk out. Good. Walk back in, touch toes and stand. So another minute per, right? Try to get a little more intensity. So maybe a little quicker, a little heavier weights, right? Really push this round. Now that you know what's in store. We got plank walkout. Next up is going to be single-sided dumbbell clean and press. Twenty seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Clean and press. Maybe some heavier weight this time. Ready to get some more reps. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ground to shoulder. Press it above the head. Good, same arm. So you're lifting up quickly from a deadlift position, shrugging, snapping the weight to the shoulder, catching it, and pressing. Next up, dynamic dead bug. $18 seconds. Down to 7. 3, 2, 1, and time. Dynamic dead bug. On our back we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Opposite arm and leg extend. If you get clicking in the hips, try turning the toe in or out a little. That might help alleviate the click. Usually a sign of a tight hip flexor. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, other side. Clean and press. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Deadlift, top right row. Shrug, catch, and press. Keep going. Coming up next, 10 fast feet and a squat thrust, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. 10 fast feet and a squat thrust. Get that heart rate up. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hands, feet, handstand. Fifteen seconds. Three, 2, 1, and time. Okay, half kneeling tornado. Half kneeling tornado. So remember, cross the front of the body. I got my left knee. What do you got? Right knee forward. Okay, I'll do the same. Right hip, right hip. Ready? Right hip to left ear, around the head, down across the front. Boom. cross pattern across the front of the body, opposite hip. So opposite hip, opposite knee, opposite hip, opposite knee. Let's see. Yeah, I think you got it. You got it. Up and around. And then it rotates you the other way. It comes down across the chest. Good. 30 seconds. Cross, around, and down. Remember, it wants to rotate you. Turn the body. When it comes down from the ear, turn. Same ear, other ear, turn. That body gets small, rotate. 7 seconds. Suitcase single deadlift to bicep curl next. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, suitcase deadlift to bicep curl. All right, dumbbells all set. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up with a curl. Sit back. Let the legs do the lift. Got it. Great work. Keep it going. 23 seconds. Still going. Up and curl. 12 seconds. We're going to do that tornado other side. 3, 2, 1, and time. Set up tornado opposite side. The opposite hip to ear, around the head, other ear, down the opposite hip. Let it rotate you. Right? Here, up as it comes down from the opposite ear, across the body, and let it rotate me. Behind, crossing the front of the body. One way and then the other. So we always bounce back. Here, come across, now I'm on my right hip, left ear, around the right ear, left hip, back the opposite direction, around and through. As long as we're getting a little bit of shoulder work, a little bit of rotation, we're achieving the aim. And we can continue to polish the exercise. Final one coming up, suitcase single deadlift dumbbell to bicep curls. Keep going. Up and around with rotate. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, deadlift to bicep curl. Final minute. Shake out the arms. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat it down, deadlift, pick up, hit the curl. Same repeat. Big curl. Keep everything square to the front. Don't let the hips or knees deviate. Shoulders square as well. 40 seconds. 33. 25. Keep it going. Square up the back. Everything is straight. Knees are soft. Hinging at the hips. Shoulders back, chest up. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful. Catch your breath. We will stretch it out in a moment. Beautiful. All right. We'll do this practice a little more. Okay, let's go kneeling. Open up those hips. Right there, forward. Reach up, lean away. Get that long stretch. Good. Beautiful. And get the other side a little bit more opened up. Good. We'll walk hands forward, drop hips down, stretch out through the front, look up tall. Keeping the hands where they are. Sit back with the calves, stretch the upper back. And with the eye on the back, we'll go knees bent, drop them to one side as we look away. Open up that low back a little. Beautiful. Another side. Excellent. All right, all right. Thank you so much for joining. Again, just as anybody watching the replay here, I'm at my right hip. So if I'm set up like this, kneeling, I'm at my right hip. I'm going to go from my right hip, cross the front of my body to my left ear. I'm going to take it around my head. Now it's on my right ear and it crosses down. And as it comes down, it makes me rotate. So now I'm this way. I'm going to go the exact opposite. Left hip. I come up, back to my right ear. I go around my head and I cross the front of the body. And as it comes down, I rotate. So it becomes this action, right? This X pattern across the front of my body with the dumbbell going opposite hip. Great exercise. We'll keep working on her. Beauty for the core and the shoulder. Stick around, share your thoughts. Otherwise, sign up in advance. Let us know where you're coming next so we can keep you moving. Tomorrow, Friday here. Yes, I'm here 6. Saturday, 7:30 a.m. if you're doing it. And then all next week and all next week and all next week. And we just keep on getting super fit. Recording is officially stopped, I think.